Hey, what's up traders, welcome to the weekly report. So we will look to the COT just quickly, as in my country is currently summer and I don't waste too much time on the weekends by the computer. So let's start with the US dollar on the COT. So what we can see that the price actually been two times in these extreme numbers, then they close these longs positions and now they are building it again, but right now properly with the 18k net positions on the dollar, which is actually the record high positions for this year, while we can see on the other side the shorts being closed to the record lows, right? So I'm expecting the breakout on the dollar, which is actually happening on the euro and other pairs as well. So on the euro, as we can see, big drop in the longs positions, longs still being closed, shorts still growing, right? We have only 30k net positions. If you remember, in the past there been something like over 200k, right? So that's over 150k drop in the past 6 months. So that's definitely turning to bearish, and we will check it on the chart what I'm expecting there. Let's check pound and franc, another currencies from the European area. So let's start with the pound here on the left side. So again, big longs positions in the past. The trend is that they are actually reducing these longs positions, and the banks are building the longs, right? Shorts, I'm sorry. So it's still 50-50, so it's for me hard to say what's gonna happen, right? But while we are looking to the dollar, it looks more bearish to me. However, this is not so clear like on the other pairs. So here is the Swiss franc, and be careful, this is not USD franc but the Swiss franc. That means that if we can see that the longs being closed in here, that means that it's actually bullish for the USD franc, right? Because the franc is the second one. So they actually closing these shorts, the longs, and they building some shorts, and this is like 65 to the 35. It's been dropping, so basically the franc is not being so bullish as it was, right? So it's kind of like looking for the USD franc to move higher. So next one will be Aussie and Kiwi from the Australians. So here's the Aussie. What we can see is a big building in the shorts positions on this side, on the shorts. So we can see they did not have much shorts, right? And they start to build them. I actually presented the detailed analysis yesterday on my YouTube channel, and you can see it as well in the Telegram. So if you go to my Telegram, there is of course this Aussie analysis. You can see in details what I'm planning to trade there, and as well as there is a USD JPY analysis, right? So as I said, this is the trades following for the COT, so not for the intraday, and I actually will be waiting for the entries, right? So what we can see here, big longs has been closed in the past 2 months, big shorts being builded here, right? Minus 41k net positions. That's quite bearish for me, because here when it was bullish on the top, they've been just a little bit bullish. Now it's turning bearish, right? Kind of, it doesn't make sense, right? If we look at it, fundamentals, that the Fed is still printing. However, sometimes the market doesn't make sense, and we should not be trading what we hear, but what we see, you know. So we see that they are fucking bearish, so it's bearish, you know. I mean, even what they're printing or whatever. And on the other side, the similar case with the Kiwi, right? Very bullish in the past, then they drop it, then they build it again. So that was this this pullback what was there, and now the price is dropping, and we can see the shorts coming into the markets, but still 50-50, so it's not that clear yet, right? So next one will be Canadian and JPY, which we'll look at. So here is the cat on this side. So what we can see, cat was very bullish, now it's turning bearish, right? We can see more shorts building here, right? So basically that means for me that USD cat has a potential to go higher. And on the other side, Japanese yen, which was not that much bullish, and now it's turning to bearish. That means the Japanese yen, if it is bearish, that's potential for the USD JPY to go higher. And yeah, this is it. So let's look to the chart. I have actually only one chart because I will be making the separate analysis day by day. This is what I'm doing. That's these analyses are not for the intraday, but like, you know, for the long-term plan. So what here we will be looking for the Euro USD, and this is actually Euro USD on the monthly, and we can see this beautiful reaction on this top, right? So we can see here was the first reaction, then the price dropped, move higher, second reaction, and it's moving lower. Right now I will take it back to the COT because I would like to explain this how we can see this in the data, right? So we can see this top was the first one, then the price dropped, and then they take it back to the top with these top positions, and now we can see they are dropping, right? And now they are dropping like really, and the shorts are added, right? So if you look at it here, so we can see this top, the longs been closed, right? And then we bring it back, and now it's dropping. The longs are closed, and shorts are really coming into it, right? So they will have to break through this one-time tested level, right? But here on the weekly, we can see it again. Here is actually the institutional level, which is not seen properly. It's on the weekly. So we had this reaction, then the price retested this, then they mitigate the positions, and what I'm expecting is that they will break it lower, right? So here on the daily, let me zoom a little bit, and what I'm expecting here is definitely the price to drop down here, right? But what I would not do, I would probably not take a short in here. I had some shorts in the past, and I've been closing them in here on my scalping trades. So currently, if the price will be what I actually had as well in here, and what I like to see is the break of this, right? So we're actually getting this break, right? So it's the breakout traders and those who have this strategy, they could of course enter in here, right, with such target, and potentially the price could drop much lower, because this what they're doing on the COT, they're not doing it for nothing. So what I'm seeing as a target would be these levels, which are around I really don't know the numbers right now, but we don't need the numbers, right? We need the technicals. We need this support in here, right, on the daily. You know, everyone can draw this on their charts. So we are having this break in here. You know, we can see on the COT the banks are really building the bearish shorts, right? We can see they closing the longs positions, but remember, everyone can see this, and you know, you don't want to be first in a trade. So what looks better for me, more potentially, is to be waiting, you know, for some pullback. Maybe it will not come, but if it will come back into this institutional level, then that would be perfect short for me, right? So I would not definitely do this mistake that the market will open on the Monday, you know, it will break this low, it will break this second low, you know, and to enter, and they will take you higher, you know. That's not very clever. So, you know, maybe small position here, and maybe adding more positions. That's everyone's everyone's strategy. And yeah, I don't want to do any investment advice. This is just my personal opinions. So I have a couple ways how to trade it, you know, with my bots or with my manual entries as well. So yeah, this is it. Have a great weekend. Bye bye.